What was going on in 2000 and 2002 in that time frame was that Tamir was experiencing exceptional growth, and the board was becoming concerned about how we were managing the growth. So we felt that it was our mandate to broaden that service base and to reach out to those families whose family individuals were members of our community, were not residents with Tamir, were not at the time accessing services. And folks were asking us for that kind of service.
Mark had told me that he had Cantor Benlolo coming on board as a Judaic advisor for Tamir, and that we were going to combine together, myself as the Judaic program supervisor and Daniel Benlolo as the Judaic advisor, and we didn't know what we were going to do, but we sure did it.
Cantor Benlolo was really the driving force behind Tamir's Judaic program, and he dreamed big, and he raised everybody's game. I think he took us places that perhaps none of us had really imagined before.
It was really special working with Cantor Benlolo on the Tamir B'nai Mitzvah project, and together we allowed 6 young people to have the full bar and bat mitzvah experience, and I think that they really enjoyed it, and so did their families. And of course that was due to Cantor Benlolo's incredible energy and his passion for ensuring that everybody had the full bar mitzvah experience that would be meaningful to them. Then of course Cantor Benlolo was focused on shining everybody in the spotlight and giving everyone a great moment to show their families and their friends just how proud they were to be taking the step of becoming a bar and bat mitzvah.
Okay, let's do it. The message, I think, of this bar and bat mitzvah is going to be that if you will it, there's a way, and if there is a way, then take it.
Something that one of our participants, who was a bat mitzvah candidate at that time, she said, our bat mitzvah is a lifetime dream come true. It is a lifetime goal for people with disabilities to know that we can achieve our goals just like our brothers and sisters in our community. And I think that brings us full circle right back to the vision and the mission and the mandate of Tamir.
We serve both the Jewish community and the community at large. We serve people of every size, shape, color, and ability. And we need to ensure that we provide support to everybody and that we do it extremely well. And Danny gets that. He's behind that 100%, and he is such an ambassador for that, for the organization.
We're not born with faith and culture. We grow into it. There is no one person who's going to have the same faith and the same culture and traditions. So we're all different. And I think that's the beauty. The beauty is that we are not the same. So we're not talking about abilities or disabilities here. We're talking about individuality.
He brought confidence to so many of our participants. He recognized the potential in people, and he would build on that potential. He created expectations and goals for individuals and then helped them to meet those goals. So they experienced success, and they experienced being accepted as members of the larger community.
So I had the chance to be part of the Joseph musical, which I know was his original idea and became such a massive undertaking for Tamir that we still look back on as a highlight. He got his hands dirty, not just in rehearsals, but also on stage. The first time we all saw him in that costume was pretty remarkable, but it gave a sense of that he was personally invested in the production, not just backstage, but on stage. He was with us. The Tamir participants, the local community actors, we all felt that he was really one of our strongest leaders.
and so the river when the seven fat cows came out of the Nile. Well, and right behind these fine, healthy animals came 7 other cows, skinny and vile. Oh, well, the 3 cows ate the fat cows, which I thought would do them good. Oh, well, it didn't make them fatter like I thought a monster something should.
Because of his freedom in the way that he shares himself, it gives others permission to kind of come out of wherever their place is inside of themselves, even if they're timid, even if they're afraid, or even if they're not sure. That because Cantor Benlolo is so out there himself with it, it gives permission for others to come out, to be a little more, to stretch a little more. And that's a tremendous gift, no matter what you're doing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let the party begin.
Danny was a great dreamer. He had amazing ideas, all the time coming up with ideas. But, you know, sometimes you've got to do something, a minor detail called planning. I was trying to think of an analogy. What is it like working with this guy? It's kind of like when you have one of your kids and they have to do their homework just before going to the amusement park. So he's already got his mind on all of the fun, all of the activities. He's generating a gazillion ideas, and you're trying to hold him down to talk about the nuts and bolts of the planning. You know, you just want to sort of duct tape him to the chair and say, okay, we're talking about this right now.
It was kind of like chasing a toddler around sometimes with all the energy and the enthusiasm and the inquisitiveness that Danny has and that he brings to projects. It was sometimes challenging to be able to keep up with him, and where was he going next? You know, what were we going to get up to next?
Come on, take it up. Put him up. Put him up. Hey.
I found meaningful things in my life, and right now going to cooking school and working at Tim Hortons and, you know, doing what I'm doing because of you. If I had not gone on that path, it was because of you. And
I love you.
Why?
Because you're such a good girl.
I know I am.
I never saw anybody like you. You're my best friend, and I love you so much as a good friend.
Daniel, if it wasn't for you, I don't know where I'd be right now. You helped me in every way you could. Everything. When I was sick, you were there for me, and everything.
I'm gonna miss you. I miss you like you are Elvis to me, but so.
Are you lonesome
tonight?
Do you miss me
tonight?
Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memories trace to a bright summer day when I kissed you and call you sweetheart?
You want to say something?
Sure. Daniel, thank you for the music. Thank you for the fun. Thank you for the love. It's been wonderful.
I love you guys.
I'll always cherish the time when I came in 2002, and you helped me to sing and find myself and be a little more confident in myself.
I
love you. You are so wonderful. You're going to make a big difference in this world, you know that?
There's not an exaggerated word anywhere. You are so special. You're such an inspiration. You light up the world for us.
When Danny, my son, was ready to go for a bar mitzvah, you were the only one in town who said it's possible.
It's possible.
And you said, Marcelo, no problem, We'll get the whole group together and we'll do it. Even when Danny was going to the classes and having to miss some classes because he had seizures and he couldn't come. And you said all the time, the only way we can move on is with love and love and love.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank you for happiness that you brought to our family.
Thank you.
This is really a very emotional time for me and all
of
a
the
small
parents.
group of the parents. But we can't help but express our appreciation to what you brought out in our special people. It's something that's just unbelievable, what a change in their lives.
When I find myself in times of trouble,